Hi guys, this is my very first video, and just a quick intro. I've been on the nutritional balancing program for about 2 years and maybe 3 or 4 months, so a little over 2 years, and I've been pretty much in 4 lows all this time. I started out in 3 lows, and 2 months into the program dropped to 4 lows, and I think now I'm finally just getting out of it. I'm really curious to see on my next hair test. But recently I've implemented red light and near infrared light therapy. So that's in addition to what Dr. Lawrence Wilson recommends. He recommends those 250 watt incandescent heat bulbs. So those are great. They still have their purpose, and I still do the saunas. But I found that they were very depleting, and especially if I did them in the summertime, like I'd wake up in the middle of the night and I'd be like, my sheets were just drenched, and I think they were just putting too much heat into my body, so I was like too yang, I guess you could say, yin being cold and yang being hot. So I do them in the wintertime quite a bit more, the sauna therapy. And those bulbs typically emit more mid to far infrared wavelengths, and those tend to heat up the water molecules in your body, and that's what makes you sweat. So you detox through your skin, which is fine. There's totally a time and place for that, but sometimes when you're dealing with detox, healing reactions, I find those saunas can be a little bit depleting and can make your symptoms worse. So I did a lot of research, and I found this wonderful panel. And I have I'm not trying to sell a product or anything like that, but oh my God, I love it. It's been a lifesaver. I've only been using it for 2 months, and what a difference. So I chose to go with this panel versus, let's say, Juve. You've probably seen advertisements for Juve. They're pretty out there. But with this panel is unique because you can actually place it directly on your skin. So you can do spot treatments, although there is a systemic effect. So even if you just treat your face, and you can put the panel directly on your skin. That's what I like about it. So even if you just do your face, your whole body gets the systemic effect of the red and the near infrared. But the Juve panels and other panels that are similar, you typically hang those on your doors, and you have to stand away, depending if you want to treat your skin or if you want to treat your muscles, like at a deep tissue level. You have to stand in front of it and kind of rotate like a, rotisserie chicken around it, which is inconvenient because you have to make time for that. So you hang it on your door in your bedroom and you go stand naked in front of it. It's a little bit time consuming, I find. It's enough that we have the coffee enemas and the saunas and all of that stuff. So with this panel, I use it when I'm working at my computer. So Leanne, the maker of this product, she has different protocols that you can follow. So what I do on a daily basis is the kidney protocol, and these protocols go with the meridian channels on your body. So there is quantum energy emitted from this device. This is not only near and red light therapy, there's also the quantum aspect to it. So I typically do the kidney protocol, which I put the panel on my lower back just when I'm sitting at the computer doing work, and I treat my kidneys for 20 minutes, and I typically do that twice a day. And I also do the detox protocol, which I kind of tuck it inside my hoodie, and I put it directly against my skin, and it hits my upper back, and there's a meridian point, I guess, at the base of the neck that initiates or facilitates detoxification in your body. So I do that 20 minutes twice a day, so that's and I can do other stuff, right? I can work, I can read a book. Like, you can kind of multitask with this panel versus something like Juve where you have to like specifically go stand in front of it, you know. So this I find is much more efficient, because like I said, we already have like a million things to do on the program. I also do facial treatments. Just this, I do 3 minutes per side, and actually my forehead's kind of red right now because I just did it. I do 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, and I just lay on my bed and I relax. And that is real. I've seen a huge benefit in terms of my skin. The first week I was doing that, my skin started shedding and new skin was coming up, and now my skin is so plump and juicy. I have, like, I suffer from acne. This has actually helped me with my acne, although she has a product. This is the number 3 device. I think her number 4 formula has the blue light, which is antibacterial. So for somebody that has like fungal issues, eczema, acne, stuff like that, you would probably want to go with that number 4, if I'm not mistaken. The one that has the blue light, you'd probably want to go with that, but specifically it's for treating skin issues. But with the number 3 formula that I have, you can do deep tissue and skin, not so much bacteria related, but it'll definitely do like the anti-aging, anti-wrinkle. I've seen like noticeably, like, and I don't put any makeup. This is like my skin, and I actually had severe acne as a teenager, and did the Accutane, which pretty much fried my liver, and that's probably why I'm struggling today. One of the reasons why I'm struggling with my health today is from taking Accutane. But yes, I've always had acne, and I'm noticing too my acne scars from when I was a teenager are diminishing, and that's only like 2 months into using this. So like, it's very, very powerful. There's another one too. I'm gonna plug it in actually, and I want to show you guys what it looks like. I don't know how. Oh yeah, you can see it. Good. So the diodes that are basically, they look like they're not lit. Those are the near infrared, and they penetrate deep, versus the red light, which is more skin and maybe fascia, maybe an inch deep. So these go actually deep, and like if you do hand treatments, like it'll go into your bones, like very powerful stuff. So there's also a treatment that I do if I feel like I'm feeling down, because I do struggle with depression. Not so much these days, and I'm surprised because it's winter time over here, and this panel, I don't know, I've been feeling really good this winter, despite the fact that I barely go outside because there's like 5 feet of snow, and I actually feel really good this winter. So I think it has something to do with this panel, possibly. What I do is I line up those diodes that are near, that are the ones that aren't lit, and we have 2 meridian points at this line here on our forehead, and for some reason it just reboots you. So if you have any anxiety, or you're just feeling down, I do that for 3 minutes, and it seems to kind of reset me, and I feel good. So I've been doing that. What I do is I actually, when I'm just doing work at the computer, I have a little stool. I put it up on my stool, and I put my feet directly, and I do 20 minutes there as well. So I step on the unit with my feet, and I treat my feet for 20 minutes. And you know, that helps too. And okay, what I've noticed as well is my pushing down exercise has been much more powerful too lately. I mean, there's a combination of factors there. My health is improving overall. I'm doing like, I'm doing this from a multitude of angles, but I think definitely this light has been helping to unblock my meridians, so that the chi or prana or kundalini, whatever you want to call it, so that it flows better through into my body. So I've been seeing benefits there. So I'm finding my pushing down exercise is easier to do. And Okay, I don't want to make this video too long, but last but not least, my major benefit that I've seen using this panel is my sleep. It's been amazing. So the last protocol that I do is right before bed, so I make sure that I brush my teeth and I did all of that stuff. And I lay the panel right on my chest, and I'm in bed ready to go to sleep. And I do 20 minutes on my chest, and wow. I think it boosts melatonin production, and it takes a while for your body to build that up. So I didn't see the effects until maybe 3 weeks in, but by doing, and you do get a systemic effect. So even if you don't do the sleep protocol and you do other protocols, you're eventually going to get that systemic effect of the boosted melatonin production. I don't know all the science behind it, but I can tell you that it works. My sleep has been so deep and sound. I wake up once during the night to go to the bathroom just because, like, I drink a lot of water. I fall right back to sleep, and I wake up feeling more refreshed, and I think that's key. And it's been helping me a lot. So with this panel, you can kind of multitask, and you can do spot treatments. So like, let's say you twisted your ankle. Well, maybe you want to wait a couple days for the inflammation to go down, but then after that, you can start treating your ankle specifically with the light device, and you'll heal much more faster. Muscle recovery if you exercise. Like, I don't really exercise, so I can't comment there, but I do like really mild stuff, but like for athletes, there's huge benefits there as well. So yeah, I'm just so excited about this panel, and I didn't really want to mention it because it's not part of Dr. Wilson's protocol. And like I said, there's a time and place for that sauna therapy, the 250 watt incandescent heat bulbs. I have a sauna downstairs. Maybe I could do a separate video and show you my sauna setup. And like I said, for me, living in the north, I can do them almost on a daily basis during the winter. I bring more heat into my body, and I don't wake up in the middle of the night with the sweats. But I tend to have to slack on the saunas during the summertime because it puts way too much heat into my body, and I wake up in the middle of the night as if I'm like having a fever, or like, I'm just like hot flashes, so I have to tone down the saunas. But this light device doesn't have that effect. It affects on the mitochondria level, as opposed to the sauna that Dr. Wilson recommends affects more on the water molecules in your body, which cause you to sweat and detox through the skin. So this here, and I think that's why I've been feeling good too, is I've been doing coffee enemas and taking my supplements and doing the diet pretty well, and now doing the pushing down exercise even more. Doing the detox protocol and the kidney protocol, like I mentioned earlier, that I think is just helping. I haven't had any healing reactions, and I'm really, really curious to see what my next hair test is going to say. So I'm thinking I'm almost out, or possibly out of 4 lows after 2 years. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll have to maybe make some more, but yeah, thanks for listening, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you. Bye.